Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Titans going up against the Dolphins. With that, we'll send you up to Music City, USA, and Nissan Stadium in Nashville, my hometown. We're standing by as our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. While the skies may be ominous, there's never a bad day for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. To return, this is Mark Mariani. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Tennessee Titans. And, Charles, what have you made of Marcus Mariota? Not the best of starts to this 1-2 season through 3 weeks. In Week 3, 17 of 33, no touchdowns, 2 picks.
I think he's making progress because you see that the footwork has been better, being able to play from under center a little bit better. But you mentioned the 2 interceptions. That's something he has to eliminate because they don't have much margin for error the way they run offense, being a heavy run team. He's got to make those passes pay off after they've been able to run it real well against teams.
They run with Murray. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. They go with Murray again. Shreds the tackle, and he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Murray is coming off a Week 3 performance where he was over 100 yards, and he was the first Titan to hit 100 yards since Chris Johnson back in the season finale in 2013, Charles.
And so many people thought that when Derrick Henry was drafted by the Titans, that he would essentially share carries with DeMarco Murray, but that's not the case. DeMarco Murray is the clear lead back for Tennessee, and he's really starting to produce. They're going to need to lean on him even more as they move forward in this season.
Offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
To throw Mariota. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll bring up a second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
They run with a rookie. Here's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
You can say a lot of things about the great play of Kiko Alonso, but the number one thing you will say, he will hit you.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Fresh set of downs here. Mariota now to throw on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Again, it's Mariota. Finding time. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 9 on the play, and it's a second down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On second down, here's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
On third down, Mariota completing it to the right side. Johnson, 9 yards on the play and a first down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense. Still first down.
The penalty on first down backs him up 5. It's now first down at 15. Now Mariota. Ifasano here brings it in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Mariota now on second down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Hey, when Marcus Mariota was at Oregon, throwing to the tight end wasn't much of an option, was it? That spread offense, you didn't have him on the field too much. Now he's got one of the best in the game in Delaney Walker.
Now, last year, Walker led all the tight ends with 94 catches. From the 2-yard line now, it's first and goal. Murray, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubble.
But just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense. Still second down.
So second and 10 here. Second down, Mariota. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Third and long here for Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So it was a drive that seemed to go on for an eternity, forever. Our sponsors were probably saying, hey, we need to get our products in here on these commercials. But after all of that, 3 points is the result.
Yeah, it's hard to say who came out ahead there, isn't it? On one hand, you kept the defense out there a long time. But after controlling the ball for so long and just moving the ball incrementally down the field, a field goal seems like a bad result.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. On first and 10, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Tannehill. He's got time in the pocket. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A run for the 4-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
They can pass. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill surveying the field. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So on now is the Miami punter, Matt Darr, to kick this one away. Back deep, Mark Mariani. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. And last time out, they gave up the chip shot field goal, but obviously could have been worse than that. I think they felt pretty good about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is, okay, 3 points. We're going to give up 3 here, but let's make it no more than that. They met their goal.
On the other side, though, the offense, they weren't very happy.
No, because there's an opportunity. Once you get to the red zone, you're not thinking about kicking a field goal. You're thinking about how do you get it into the end zone, and when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end of this drive? They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Murray the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, in 2016 in Tennessee, DeMarco Murray, we're going to find out if it was style, scheme, does he still have it or not. he thinks he's going to be more comfortable with the Titans.
Yeah, because that fall off last year, 2014, over 1,800 yards, 392 carries.
One of the best seasons running the football that we've seen in recent years.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
On first down, Murray. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. First down, Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Isa Abdul-Quddus.
And when you don't pick up the necessary yardage in that situation, sometimes it starts to put a little doubt in the play caller's mind about what he's going to run on the next play. Because most of them, they thought they were going to pick it up right then and there. Now they've got to adjust what they're doing, adjust what they're thinking, and maybe they go away from what they originally thought.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And that is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Here's the 9-year man, Brett Kern, on to punt the football away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say crosses at the 11-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. The drive will start with Arian Foster. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. It's a 3-point game here early. We're back to Nashville right after this. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Foster alone in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Naquan Jones in on the tackle there. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
Here's Tannehill. He's got time. And he finds Stills complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. And caught by Cameron right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So Ajayi picking up some yardage, and last year only 187 yards as a rookie.
Well, Lamar Miller's gone to Houston. That opens up more possibilities for him. I think we'll see the full range of his game, running and catching this season.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. And something you and I were talking about in our pregame meetings, Jarvis Landry, he likes being a part of Adam Gase's offense, doesn't he?
That he does, and he loves being a number 1 receiver. Because to be that guy, you know that they're going to kick coverages towards you. They're going to make it difficult, yet you're still going to produce. And that's exactly who Jarvis Landry is. How about the 32-yarder to set up the game-winning touchdown? He's a pressure player.
Yeah, he finished in that game against Cleveland with 7 catches, 120 yards, and a touchdown. They'll run the option left. He can run for it, and he will. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. You know, in week 3, there were a lot of great plays, diving catches, but certainly the smartest play came from a Stanford man, Ty Montgomery, in the game that you called up at Lambeau.
Of course it'd be a Stanford guy, right? Kickoff return, it bounced in the end zone and then back into the field of play, and he knew he was in trouble right there. So he goes to the sideline, puts his feet out of bounds, and possesses the football because he knew at that point that would mean the kickoff was technically out of bounds, and the ball would come out to the 40-yard line for his offense. Very heady play.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. In the completion, nice throw, nice catch, but Charles, big thanks goes to the men up front.
They allowed the quarterback to throw out of the rocking chair, so to speak. Plenty of time to survey the field and find an open man.
Fresh set of downs here. First down, Mariota toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield.
Brandon, while we have a quick second here, can we talk about the Ravens a little bit?
Sure.
Because they're off to a 3-0 start. Remember the rough season they had last year with all the injuries, and they're getting a lot of those guys back and playing at a really high level. Joe Flacco from his knee injury, Steve Smith Sr. from the Achilles, Terrell Suggs from an Achilles, and it's all coming together early for Baltimore.
Yeah, they always seem to be in the mix. Big win, although it was in Jacksonville, is now 0-3. Big road win this past week.
Remember in preseason, Jacksonville was one of those very trendy picks to compete for the playoffs.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Again, it's Mariota. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Kouamisi from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. They find some open field here. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Tennessee. And even 50 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Murray the lone setback.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
False start. Offense.
I got you.
Still first down.
Here we go on 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more. Second down, Mariota. Here comes, and he lost it. Look at the big man rumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 20, 10. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. This is a unit that only recovered 3 fumbles all of last year, the lowest total in the National Football League. They get the scoop and score here, though.
You have to know that that's a stat that they harped on all offseason. If they keep this up, that'll help them turn things around this year.
Franks to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Mariani. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense. Still 2nd down.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
Finding time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Now Landry. Oh, a little 360. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll begin the drive with a jive. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He's got time in the pocket. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He goes underneath to Drake. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
On first down, Tannehill. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Now, let me ask you about Philadelphia for a second. When you were doing all your draft analysis, looking at the quarterbacks coming into this class, did you think Carson Wentz not only be starting but have them off to a 3-0 start in Philadelphia?
Brandon, I have to admit, I didn't see a 3-0 start, but I was adamant that Carson Wentz should be the starting quarterback. It didn't matter to me if Sam Bradford was there or not. You take a guy at number 2 in the draft, you do everything possible to get him ready to play and put him out there right away. They had planned not to do that. Through some serendipity, he ends up becoming the starter, and now they can't imagine anyone else playing that position.
Well, it's worked. 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and you know what they're saying right now. It's not Pennsylvania. It's what is it? Pennsylvania.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On first down, it's Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing again is Tannehill. And the catch made by Leonte Carew. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back to Tennessee after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. First down throw, Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 11 on the game there. And it's first down, Miami.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
This will be the 9th play on this drive. Again, we'll see the pistol here. 380. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Again, Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. To the air again, Tannehill. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, on trots the Dolphins field goal unit and Andrew Franks. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Frank's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risks, this is a big decision here.
They'll come out in the pistol. Mariota now to throw on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. All right, let's take a peek at the league-wide landscape. 5 teams undefeated at 3-0. You've got the Ravens, Eagles, Pats, Vikings, and Broncos. Now, partner, throw out for a second, if you will, the Pats and the Broncos. Of those other 3 undefeated teams, who has the biggest chance of making some noise?
I think the Vikings. And I know they had to make the move for Sam Bradford because of the Teddy Bridgewater injury. And that's working out pretty well. He's 2-0 so far as a starter. But it's their defense. They remind me a lot of Denver in 2015, that season. The defense carrying the team, give them enough offense to stay in those games, and the defense might just do the rest. Mike Zimmer's got a heck of a collection over there.
By the way, statistician Ed Brady just gave me this note. 76% of 3-0 teams since 1990 have made the playoffs. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Mariota from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Landry now on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Dolphin football. And now the Titans defense gets set to go again. And they did well down near the goal line last time, forcing him to settle for a short field goal.
And in today's day and age, settling for a field goal of that distance is amazing. You can get 3 points now, where it's going to give you only 1 point for the extra point, which would be a little bit longer. But they have to feel fantastic about only giving up 3 in that situation. It could have been so much worse.
Yeah, could have. Now can they carry that over? Tannehill on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Another pistol look here. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Matt Darr now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Dolphins are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Titans just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Dolphins have it at the 2. Williams going to head outside to the right, and he'll take it in for the touch. They're now on top by 4. Titans have the football midway through the second. BC's going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 8. Titans still on the field. There's going to be a fumble here. Dolphins recover the ball and return it for a touchdown. Dolphins push their lead to 11. Final seconds in the first half. Casey's going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 8. So that'll do it for us in Orlando for the second half kickoff. Let's get back up to Nashville as we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. He juked him. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He displayed a nice little hurdle there before he got taken down after. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Foster on second down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's been tough sledding on the ground, but after that first down pickup, they've got to gain a little bit more confidence and feel good about starting a new set of downs, trying to move the ball.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Foster alone in the backfield. On first down, it's Tannehill. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion. On the counter, it's Foster. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He dumps it off to Drake. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Again, it's Murray. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually in front. Last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination deep, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Murray the lone setback. And they'll give it to him here. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And Matthews has it right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And now Matthews couldn't really tell what happened there defensively, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was true. They were faster to the ball.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Short yardage, Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, Mariota surveying the field. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. You know, it's hard to believe that with week 4 here, October is already upon us. And bye week's already upon us. Green Bay and Philly get week 4 off.
And I'm not sure either one of them wants it, but if one does for sure, it'd be Green Bay. Because their last 2 preseason games were on the road, their first 2 regular season games on the road, so maybe that'll help them relax a little bit. Philadelphia, though, they're 3-0 and undefeated. They'd rather keep playing right now. I think most teams would like to have their open week later in the season.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, maybe week 9, week 10, so you have a lot on the front and a lot on the back, a good break in the middle?
I think you're exactly right. Rest up, heal up, and then get ready for the stretch drive.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Foster alone in the backfield, and he'll get it up the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A first down carry for Foster. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Brian Orakpo from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. From the right hash, this from 48. And Frank's kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. On third down, Mariota. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. The counter with Murray. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I'm not sure they could have had a better call there for the defense. Blitz was called, and they're setting up for a draw. When you're blitzing, you're likely to beat them to the punch because they're going to take a little extra time to set up. Talk about the offensive line. In this case, you'll get into the backfield before they can get set up.
Got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Still third down.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough third down. Third and long here for Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Come the Dolphins now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second and just 1. They'll go again with Foster. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So it'll be first down here after the run. A give. This is Foster. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that That's good for a Miami first down.
Well, that's what we call an even front or an odd front. And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as a runner. And then when they start sneaking him out of the backfield and throwing it to him, that totally disrupts what you plan to do in the game.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Arakpo coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Frank's kick is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, what a move. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. 13. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And Walker with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To the air again. Mariota. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's up its sleeve. Mariota on 1st down. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Still 1st down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, it's Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. gives to Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And Dominican Sue's second tackle for loss on the game. Strength is the number one thing you think of with him. But let's not underestimate his hands. You know, it's almost like he goes for martial arts practice. I'm not sure that he does, but it's like he does that. They're so strong, so heavy, that he's able to get people off of him and go make plays.
Now I'm just picturing him doing martial arts.
I'm not sure he needs it to get done when he gets done. He is just so strong.
Offense. Still third down.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On third down, Mariota. He's got time. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Arian Foster now gearing up to go again on offense. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Orakpo in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Foster, and he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Finding time. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now, standing just about on his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Mariani. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
the memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So the flag is for the very rare illegal forward pass penalty.
Not often that a quarterback forgets where the line of scrimmage is. They have an innate sense about it. On this play, the quarterback did.
And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start. Offense. Still 2nd down.
Second down, Mariota. And Fasano here brings it in. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Third down now following the completed pass. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Surveying the field. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Foster alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And Foster loses the football. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. They come out with one back and three tight ends. On the run, it's Foster. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. On third down, Drake. A second juke, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
A close call here. Did the ball cross the plane? I don't know. From the naked eye, this was tough to tell.
Always difficult when there's such a tangle of bodies around. You're just trying to find the ball and make sure just a portion of it crossed the plane of the goal line.
After reviewing the play, the run on the field was reversed.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Marquise Gray taking it in. And the Dolphins just continue to pour it on.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
Now Franks for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On second down, Mariota again. He's got time. Escapes the sack. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards on the play. And they're going to have a third down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Murray the lone setback. First down, Mariota. Finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jordan Phillips in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And Suh in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now Mariota. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Foster alone in the backfield. He's going to get the football. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.